Class 10, today we are going for chapter number 7, water resources. Now we already know that India is agricultural dominant country, and for agriculture to prosper, we need to have sufficient amount of the rainfall. Now ours is the monsoon country, no doubt about that. So we receive plenty of rainfall in the short rainy season, and the remaining part of the year it remains practically dry one. Now we are the country where we have the second most population in the world, and we have 16% of the world's total surface area, but we have only 4% of the world's water resources. What are the main resources of water for our country? Now we have the surface water, groundwater, lagoons and the backwater. These are the major resources of water for our country. Now surface water is available on the surface of the earth in the form of the rivers, lakes, ponds and canals. Now our country, we have the large number of the major, medium or small size rivers. The major one being Ganga and Brahmaputra. Then we have the Himalayan rivers, which are perennial in nature. Year round these rivers, they would contain water in them. Then the southern rivers, they are seasonal. They would have the amount of water in them, little amount of water, when at the time of the monsoon season. So this is these are rather the surface water resources. Then we have the groundwater resources. Now what are the groundwater resources? The rainwater that seeps through the cracks and goes into the ground, that is known as the groundwater resources. Now the distribution of this is very uneven in India, largely because of the topography, then the types of the rocks that is found in the subsoil, the prevailing climate of the region. So in some of the places, the aquifers, they are very deep, and at some of the places they are high. Then at some of the places the level of the pollution and overuse has made it to be unusable. Now not only this, in peninsular part of the India, continuous aquifers, they are limited because the subsoil is majorly of the rocks. Then the coastal areas, they are rich in the groundwater because of the alluvial tract. Then of the Gangetic plain, this is where the majority, or it has the best, India has the best potential of the groundwater extraction. Now because of the variety of the climate that we face, groundwater has become the most popular alternative for irrigation and domestic water use across India. Now in addition to that, people, they generally consider it safe source of drinking water in rural and urban areas. So then what is the importance of irrigation in India? See, we are agricultural dominant country. So throughout the whole year, the fields, they require water. Because of the changing weather condition and the climate, water availability is not throughout the whole year. Plus the crops, Kharif and Rabi crop, they have the different requirement of water. The nature of the soil is different. To maximize the production also, the water is required. Then with regard to monsoons, they are always uncertain. We do not know the quantity that they would be getting it. Then the uneven distribution of rainfall is also there. So because of all of these, irrigation, it has a lot of importance for our country. So then how do we define irrigation? That it is the process of supplying water to crops by artificial measures such as canals, wells, tube wells, lakes from the existing natural sources of water like rivers, tanks, ponds or underground water. What is the need of irrigation in India? Say we are a tropical monsoon type of a climate country. Now here the type of the rainfall is erratic, unreliable, irregular, uncertain, uneven. Most of the region, they may or they may not get the rainfall. We are so very unsure. Now not only this, some of the crops, they have high water requirement. Even the soil, it requires more time to absorb the water. And the ever increasing population of our country, it has led to the demand of intensive type of the agriculture. which is only possible if the irrigation facility is far more developed than what we have today, so that we could get the maximum extraction from the land. Then what are the factors that are required for development of irrigation? In our country, the soil of the Indo-Gangetic plain, it is very soft, so digging it becomes possible there. Then the deep clay of the soil, the water, it can be stored and it can be used off season. Then the perennial rivers, the snow-fed rivers, they are required. And in the peninsular part of the country, where the subsoil layer, that is of the hard rocks, so digging is difficult. So there the tank utilization, irrigation, that is